And then gives you that stop start unavailable service start stop system. So now we're going to do a complete code scan again, and this is the codes that you're going to get: battery B and proper power down, and then you're going to get a bunch of other batteries. You can see that there's two batteries on this one. There's an A and a B. The main one goes to starter, and the B is auto stop. Pretty much match, right? Turn it off, pretty much match. So you would think that maybe this battery's not bad, but watch what happens when I disconnect the other battery. This way we can actually watch the load go down. So disconnect it, you can see the one, and then it just goes slowly until it reads nothing. You can see I still have it hooked here on this one. And you can see that the battery on the scanner is just dropping out. So the really only way to test this one is by disconnecting the battery here, because if you don't, it's all going to be parallel. So it's going to feed that battery, which in turn really will make this battery go bad in a short term. But as soon as you let go, you can see your battery's just discharging and there's nothing and no voltage going into it. So when you get this code, look at that battery, disconnect it, and then put a load on it. And then you're going to be able to tell if that battery's bad. We are going to stick a new battery in there. And once we get the new battery, then we will test it again for the final fix. Now that we put the new battery in it, or the stop start battery, I have the main battery still disconnected, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually test the small battery. So when I unplug or undo the main battery and have my meter on both of the cables, you can see that the 12 volts is still at the battery. This small battery is in parallel with the main battery, and then that's why you still see the 12 volts. So when you're doing this, just be ready for testing it with the main battery disconnected, or the small battery to test the main battery connected, because they both feed each other. And a lot of times this is why the small battery go bad, and then it will also drain out your big battery. So this is the way you test a two-part battery. So you can see that you had an improper power down to the ABS module. So when this battery dies, it obviously gives that code to the ABS module. So when you go into your ABS, you have to go into functional test and then initialize system. So it's just like putting a new unit in. And what it's going to do is calibrate your yaw rate, your lateral, and your steering. So follow the directions in it and just recalibrate all the things. And this is what happens because when the battery dies, it has an improper shutdown, almost like when your PCM, when you shut it down the wrong way, it's going to give you this, and then you have to go and reset these codes. So once it gets reset, then you just go back in, you clear all the codes, do your calibration on your brake pedal, then go back, clear all the codes, and then see if you have any of those codes left. Check it and make sure it's good, and then you're good.
Thank you for watching this.
I want to thank you for watching this YouTube. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and hit the bell for notification. Thanks.